Hello, and welcome to the Psychic Wave Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Sanishin, and this is episode number 44. Now, there's something special going on about this episode. Have you guessed it? Is it because you clicked on the link? Is it because you can read the title with your own eyes? Yes, it is. On podcast number 44, I had the band, the number 44, and special guest alongside them, Spirit Mother. So I'd been trying to get the number 44 on the podcast for a long time because they're a hard band to get. You know why? Because they're a good band. I saw them play at the Continental Room. I didn't know who they were. And you know when you're at a show and you're like, yeah, I'm here, I'm with my friends, we're just hanging out. I'm not really too familiar with the bands. I'm just here having a good time. And then all of a sudden you hear these sounds coming out of the speakers and you're like, the fuck is going on? Who is this? Guess what? It was the number 44. They blew my mind, and I've been trying to get them for a long time, and they're so busy because they're so good, but we finally scheduled one, and it happened to be my 44th podcast, a very special thing that was brought to my attention by Dan. Dan is the lead singer, keyboard player. He also does guitar, and I didn't even realize that it was the 44th podcast. I dropped the ball. He brought it to my attention. So I'm so excited that they were on, and they're doing a split release right now. If you don't know what a split release is, it is one side of the record. That's one band. The other side of the record, that's another band. It's a 7-inch record, which means it's 7 inches in diameter. And both bands are on the record, and it's great, motherfuckers, because both bands are amazing. If you haven't heard them yet, check them out and come to their shows. They're playing a grip of shows within the next couple days. I will be there on Tuesday at the Continental Room rocking out to see number 44 and Spirit Mother. Please come out. But yeah, these guys are so fucking crazy. We drank a bunch of beers. We shotgunned a bunch of beers. We had some good conversation. It was funny. We had a good time. And I would also like to take a minute and do a shout out to Nani of Bundy, because I think that he heard my last podcast where I said that I did this friendly competition thing because he has a podcast going on right now, which you should check out. But I said that I'm so fucking tired and I'm wearing myself out because Nani is doing so well with his podcast, and as friends, I was like, oh shit, I should be doing just as well. Let me try to, do my own thing, but be equals with my friend. And I think that he heard that I was having a tough time because I'm so tired. And he did a special shout out on his last podcast and told me to keep going and just do what I'm doing because it's so good. And I genuinely really appreciate it. I turned the podcast on while I was at work, and it just, it gave me that extra energy to keep going. And I thought, fuck it. I'm going to learn how to do this, and I'm going to learn how to do it well. And if one of my closest friends says that I can do it, then of course I can do it. So really, Nani, if you're listening, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I've been so fucking tired, but I will take your advice and keep doing what I'm doing because you told me, the bands and the people in general that make it, they're the ones that don't stop. They keep trying to learn and keep going, and I really appreciate you as a friend and as a musician as well. So thank you so much. What else is going on? My personal life. You want to hear about my personal life? No, you don't. No, you don't. I will tell you, though, that I have been trying to eat less because food is like an addiction of mine. Even though I may appear to be skinny, I overeat. I have 3 cheeseburgers a day. That's probably not even an exaggeration. But every meal that I have, I'm cutting it down because holy shit, I need to start taking care of myself. Anyway, that's a little tidbit into my life. Also, I don't do hard alcohol anymore. Anybody that's doing that, take a look at your hard alcohol experiences. Has it really been that fun? If you're going to drink, just stick to beer. That's my motto for now. We'll see how it goes from there. But it's, man, the hard alcohol does not do me any favors, that's for sure. All right, without further ado, here is the number 44 and Spirit Mother. And I love both the bands. Here we go. So this is the Psychic Wave podcast number 44, and special treat because we have the number 44 with us and one member of Spirit Mother, who's kind of like surrounded by everybody from number 44, like you're about to sacrifice him.
We're gonna make
It's a
him.
little uncomfortable.
I don't think they can hear
There
that.
we go.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course.
I
Sorry,
didn't know
don't-
if we were supposed to. We brought our whole gang.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Pass the mic around if you can.
I'm Dan. I do keyboards and vocals for the number 44.
Should probably do all of the number 44.
All right. He doesn't play in the number 44.
My name is Dustin, and I play bass.
My name is Evan, and I play guitar.
My name is also Evan, and I play drums.
Your name's also Evan?
It is all
First name also.
First name also. Last name Evan.
Last and least, because he's not in our band. This guy.
I'm Armand, and I play in Spirit Mother. And I'll
Fuck
leave it
yeah.
ambiguously.
What do you
What,
play in
yeah, what do you
Spirit
play?
Everything? Well, I'm really happy that you
Not
guys are
really.
here. I had contacted number 44, you guys, and I saw you guys play, and you guys fucking ripped it. And you just have so much going on in your live show. You know, you keep it interesting the whole time. And you are doing a split with Spirit Mother, which is why you are here as well. That was an
Gee,
extra
thanks.
treat. I didn't even have to do any booking. You were just like, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
we're bringing them by.
Bring him along.
Yeah. I don't
Sorry
think...
I was late.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this is a weird mic situation. My bad, guys.
Just like, okay.
Could you
that's
hear what he
okay.
was saying there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's all good.
Funny.
I'm gonna use my skills of projecting when the mic is far. We'll
Got
see
it.
if that works out. But
Got
I'll
it.
also do this.
Yeah, I'll project more.
Yeah. Well, I'm super excited you guys are here. And how did the split come about? How'd you guys get hooked up?
That might be an Armand question. I don't know. Let's see what Armand has to say. There you go.
We were playing at actually their EP release show, as seen on said CD, and this kid named Nick came up to me and he was like, "Hey, I'm starting a label, and I want to press your vinyl," and I didn't believe him.
You're like, no,
I'm
it can't
like, yeah,
be true.
sure, man.
What are you trying to sell me?
Anyway, but then he was serious, and it became like a serious thing, and I'm like, okay, well,
What
You got-
label?
Nighttime Records.
Nighttime
is
Records.
brand new. He was
Nighttime Records.
Nighttime.
Very cool.
Nick's not gonna see.
No, this is global. Everyone has to watch. It's been forced. Yeah. Forced viewing.
You took over all of the channels on the TV.
Yeah. I got involved with some people high up in pretty much every government.
In
you
the
know.
in the TV office.
All you got to do is sleep with everyone's wives, and then they do whatever you say after that. But it took a while.
Funny thing was actually I thought that Nick knew Armand for like a long time. I thought they were like childhood friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
But they just met at our show. So
Yeah.
that was interesting.
that was also my impression.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I kind of swooped.
you kind of did. Well, I thought that was cool. I was like, wow, he's such a nice guy. Because like I thought you guys are homies forever, and you were like, no, I just met him, dude. I was like, oh, that's cool.
He was talking about the number 44 too. He's like, oh yeah, I'd like to get them down the line, and I was like, how about right now?
how about right now? Cool.
Yeah. You definitely did a solid. That's for sure.
No problem.
And
problem, babe.
Nick is in Northridge, I believe. So I think that's like where his label is going to be based out of.
Oh, okay.
So he's a little farther away. But I think it's
Yeah.
cool that he was able to get a band from Long Beach and a band from Pomona, because that kind of covers like the whole span of the, LA County music scene, our music scene at least. Like,
Yeah.
So
in a weird roundabout way.
yeah.
So we'll start with the number 44 because there's more of you here. How did you guys get together?
So Dan and I started playing music together like 5 years ago or something, 4 years ago,
Something like that.
some really long time ago. And we went to school together at Cal Poly Pomona. And I think I was at a party, right, at your house.
He was playing my drum kit. And
Basically-
he was really drunk, and I was very angry. And I came in, and I was about to tear into him. I said, "Hey, man, what the hell are you doing playing my
Yes.
drum kit? This
So
is my
I-
drum
so I
kit,
was
and
a-
it's not like you're whatever."
Yeah.
And then he wanted to jam, and then my heart melted, and we just fell in love right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I was at a party at his house, and I went to the garage. I don't even think I was supposed to go in the garage.
No,
but
you
there
weren't
was
supposed
a
to
drum
go in the
kit
garage.
there,
That's
and I
that's
was
the whole
like, I'm
thing.
gonna play some fucking drums right now.
So
And then
why did you go into the garage if you didn't know there were drums? Were you
'Cause
trying to steal something?
I could
Yeah.
I could feel the
He was
energy.
trying to steal something.
I was
Absolutely.
trying to steal his drums.
Yeah. Steal his
So
drums.
a looper pedal got stolen the week prior.
Uh-huh.
I think it was him. He
Oh,
still, he
okay.
still hasn't admitted to it, but yeah, you totally stole my looper pedal.
Yep.
So that's
I'm
how
waiting
we
to
met.
give it back to you.
Yeah,
The
and
right
then
moment.
me, Evan, and Dustin also played in another band called Dope by Design, like a while ago, and then the band that we were playing together, Evan and I. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna refer to you. You're Aiken, and this is
Yeah, you
Lon
can
too,
call me
'cause they're
Aiken.
both Evans.
That's my last name.
Okay.
It's not
But-
also. It's Aiken.
But yeah, we our band like dissolved because of just people, you know, like when you first start a band, everyone's like, oh, this is great, we're playing instruments, it's fun, and then you sort of are in it for long enough, and you're like, wait a second, this is dumb. Like, are we gonna do this forever, or like what are we
Right.
doing? And I was like, yeah, I think so. And they were like, no, I'm gonna like
Yeah.
get kids and do like a real job and like
Yeah.
get married and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That
and
happens
then-
to a lot of bands, man.
Yeah.
yeah, well, because it's not realistic, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I think you
Fight
know
the system.
playing in a band
You know?
forever is. I mean, it seems unrealistic, but it can be done. But
Can be.
you know, you gotta like.
You two did it.
You two did it. Rolling Stones have done it. But Bono did it. It's still tough though. I mean, because like, you know, somebody's gonna knock somebody up eventually.
Yeah.
True.
Somebody's gonna get married and their wife's gonna be like, "Why are you always on the road?"
None of us are getting married. No.
You don't have to get
No?
married to have a kid, buddy.
we
But
we all have a secret pact that we've
Yeah.
never told anyone about.
If we're all unmarried by the time we're 40, we're gonna marry each other.
Yeah. that
okay,
was-
That's
yeah.
that's
he's
the
not.
pact.
He's
we're
not
holding
feeling
out.
it. He's like, I'm probably gonna like be in a polygamous relationship with a couple people.
Yeah,
He's not. He's not
exactly.
down with your thing.
Yeah.
We'll get
well,
him.
we'll make
We'll
him.
get him.
We'll
Yeah,
make
we'll
him
get him.
down. And then I'll give you your looper pedal back on the day of our wedding.
So romantic.
You get him drunk like on New Year's. Maybe he'll play ball. Maybe he'll play with your balls. I don't know. But
Both, hopefully.
so around what year was it that number 44 started? When Dope by Design kind of fell apart?
2016.
16, I think.
Our official birth date is April 4th, 2016.
Okay.
It's our official birth date.
I didn't know that.
What was the marker of that? Your
Yeah.
first show or the first practice?
Just
He's
like,
just saying it because it's 44.
Oh, you dick.
that's well, but no, that's
I didn't
what
even
it is.
catch
We
it.
decided on names.
That's what it is on our Facebook, which is the
Yeah.
that's like the
Mhm.
god of all everything, pretty much, right? I don't know.
Number
this
44?
No,
just
Facebook.
everything.
Oh, Facebook?
in
Yeah.
general, just Facebook, god
Yeah.
of.
If it's on Facebook, it's legit,
Zuck,
right?
yeah.
Right, exactly.
You're not in a
It's not
relationship
official.
till it's Facebook official.
Exactly.
You're not divorced until it's Facebook official.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually started playing music together, and we were just jamming at first, and then obviously we were like, hey, we should probably start playing some shows because we got some good things going on. So I think we played how many shows? 6 before we had a name. So for whatever reason, these people were booking us for shows, even though we weren't like officially a band.
Yeah.
Which they were so stupid for doing that. I don't know why they did that, but what we would do was every
really
week,
terrible sets.
every week, we would all come with a name and we would put it in a hat,
Mm-hmm.
and then we pick one of the names out of the hat, and that was the name of our band for that show, for
That's
like
fun.
that flyer.
Yeah.
So we had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 shows, I think, with like random names. Right.
What were some of them?
What was the first one?
Screeching Shrew was one of them.
I
Wait.
don't remember that.
What was the one you just said?
The Mystic Alderman of the Sun.
The Mystic
That was on my
Alderman of the
favorites.
Sun?
Mystic Alderman of the Sun. That was the first one, right?
Jewel Thieves of an Infinite Cosmos. That was one we were like considering for a hot
You guys
second.
are
Yeah.
fucking poets up in here.
Yeah. What were the other ones?
The Pullout Kings.
That one's
Controversial.
really good.
bad.
It's controversial.
Pull
that
out
one.
Kings.
Yeah.
Pull out couch, guys. Not. Come on.
We gotta
Thinking
change our
dirty.
name now. Fuck.
Both.
Yeah, we upset
Both.
one or two people.
Pull out
with that.
Kings
him.
on the pull out couch.
Yeah.
What's another one? There was like
Raw dog.
that was also
nice.
bad.
That was
What was
kinda
up with
lame.
that? Why were
No,
we
that
doing
one sounds
shit?
pretty badass. And your album cover would just be a dog with no skin, like running all viciously.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Raw
Yeah.
dog.
Like
That's kinda
like
cool.
a la that one band.
All alas.
Not Guns N' Roses. The other one.
That was a huge
Knives
jump
and
from
daggers.
what he thought.
Didn't you say? Did you say
Yeah,
He
Allah?
said
was it?
Allah. I don't know.
No, it's
Allman
I'm not-
Brothers.
Ah man, it's like the art style is like Cannibal Corpse, but they're not Cannibal Corpse at all. It's like 80s glam rock. Never mind, doesn't matter. All right.
Anyway,
Alice in Chains.
No, it's the Trooper. Who does the Trooper?
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Mm.
Oh my god, I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
Got it.
Eddie.
Why'd you say Allah?
Oh,
All
ah,
of-
la,
Oh.
like
All
like
of-
a la carte, but a la,
Ah.
like in the stylings of
Yeah.
yeah.
Got
Your
it.
vocabulary, man.
My
Sorry.
comprehension is going down as we speak. So, it's okay. But yeah. So you guys, was number 44 one of the names in the hat, or was that a conscious decision?
That was a conscious.
Well,
decision.
eventually we were like, okay, we have to settle on name.
Like
So
a
then we
real
started
name.
doing, so then we started having a lot of discussion around like, what should our actual name be instead of just putting them in the hat.
Yeah, everything else was kind of like a joke name.
Yeah.
So
Why the number 44?
No.
You never tell. It's your
No.
dark secret.
We'll tell you in person. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. Okay, whatever. I'll tell you after.
Sounds good.
I'm not gonna publicize it.
And as soon as you guys go, I'll do the intro and then I'll just tell everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
No, I'm kidding. I would never.
Got him.
No, you
I
should,
would
dude.
no, I would never.
Dan's the only one that cares to keep it a secret. So.
Is he the
I'm
one
the
that
only
likes
one
to
that
play
cares
the?
like about a lot of things.
He's the only one that cares
About the
a
whole
lot of things.
44 thing. Like even I don't know.
We're just
They don't like to play along. They're
we're
like,
just hanging
I think
out.
it's cool, but no one else thinks it's cool.
You
I'm the
thi-
only one who thinks a lot of things are cool. That's just.
I'm the
yeah.
only one who thinks a lot of things are cool.
Yeah,
It's the
like-
douchiest thing I've ever heard.
Oh no, I didn't even mean it like that. But you're totally right. Yeah.
Got him.
No, I meant like
yeah,
a lot of
I-
things are lame,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh no, it's really cool, and everyone's like, no, dude,
Got it.
That's not cool.
No, I was just giving you shit. I knew what you were saying.
That
but-
makes sense though. That makes a lot.
Well,
of
you
sense.
gotta have. I think having some mystery like really adds to the whole melting pot of making something good. I mean, if you give everything away, people just get bored.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
true. Yeah.
Also, it's like it's weird being we're kind of like at this identity crisis of a band because we're all like kind of real goofy people.
Yeah.
But then like we like kind of project this like mysterious air, and it's like you can either be like real goofy or you can like be mysterious. And
You can be both.
Can you? I don't know.
MGMT.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
true.
I don't know.
We had a moment, we had a crossroads where we were like, are we gonna be the next Aquabats or are we gonna be a serious band?
Well,
what's,
you guys.
what's like a real serious band? Like, what's the most serious? Is
Tool.
Incubus.
Incubus?
I'm kidding.
it Tool? Tool's pretty
Tool's pretty
serious.
fucking serious.
Yeah, but Tool is kind of like goofy in its own way.
Tool's name, the band name Tool, is goofy.
That's true.
Like, because are they tools? You know, like I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
But you could never.
It's
I would,
hard-
I would never call Maynard a tool.
I feel like U2 is
It's really weird.
U2 is a band that takes themselves seriously.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
guess so. I really don't
Slayer.
wanna be like
Slayer's
U2.
pretty
Slayer's
serious.
pretty
They're like
serious.
committed to their thing.
Slipknot?
That whole genre though is kind of committed to
Yeah.
serious
That's true.
all the time,
Yeah.
all business.
You ever see like people walking around that are like 100% like rockabilly?
all the time.
It looks like they're just wearing like a Halloween costume
Yeah.
of like Grease or something.
Yeah,
That's
but they're
commitment,
like
too.
They're in
dead
it.
serious.
Yeah,
I
they're-
have a lot of respect for people that are like all about like a super specific style and like they're so committed to it. And there's something to be said for that. I have a lot of respect for people that do that.
I just think
Because
that
they
like
probably, they probably got beat up in high school and people probably talk shit on them all the time and like,
but to me it's like it's a cop out for not being able to find your own identity.
oh, that's okay. I didn't think about it like that.
Because then you just put on a costume and you're like,
DMC.
this is me.
But who does know? Who are you? You know?
Well, now that we're no longer.
Yeah, actually, no. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm me.
It's just a humble Windows
figure it
salesman.
out.
No. You get to know me. I'm not humble. I'm generous. I'm not humble. I'm an asshole at times, but not to good people.
Okay.
That got
Stay
too
on your
deep.
game.
That got too serious.
That was serious. That was pretty rockabilly of you.
I think I'm gonna
That was pretty rockabilly.
Is it? Call that.
Oh my god. I know. I hate
crack
when I
open a
like
cold one.
I watch like a TV or I'm walking down the street. Well, totally opposite things. But when I'm doing that and you see somebody that looks kind of like you and like even dresses kind of like you, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not unique. It's like, you know.
And then you're like, that guy's a dick.
Yeah. What a fucking loser. And no, I think that stuff's good to like realize, you know, your ego dies a little bit and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not the cat's meow.
True.
But
Nice.
Yeah.
That was hell yeah. I haven't heard
like
someone
that-
use
that
that. I haven't
resonated
heard
with you?
someone use that saying in a minute.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's me out.
Yeah, that's cool.
I hang out with a lot of grandmas. So,
Oh, okay.
so there's lots of that going on. Meow. But you know. So the split. Tell me more about the split. Or no. Fuck.
Let's
I was
talk
almost
about
a dick.
Spear Mother.
Spirit Mother.
I'm
How
such a
did-
minority here.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I just like I threw you in the bag with both.
Where's your,
Yeah.
Where's your gang?
Yeah, where's your gang?
Gang.
Gang.
My gang is in school, I think.
All of them.
Pre-K.
All
two of
other
them.
two. My Spirit Mother started because I got, as my old band named Blue Eyed Lucy ended, we got hit up to, I don't even remember who her name was, but she's like, hey, do you want to play House of Blues for a beer fest for $300? I was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Beer
And they're like,
Fest.
all right, cool.
House of Blues.
So Blue Eyed Lucy will
$300?
play, and I'm like, yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Blue Eyed Lucy will play. But we changed our name.
Ah.
And then I had a month. So I wrote a bunch of songs and just harassed people until they joined my band.
That's how it works, man.
Yeah.
Kind of how it goes.
Cool. So who'd you harass and who's in your band? Who's not here?
Well, there's kind of a thing about that. I harass a lot. I harass a lot of people. On this split features actually only my roommate and I, and my old roommate.
You got a lot of shit going on.
a lot.
Okay, so your old roommate's
My-
on the split.
My old roommate is on the split, and he was the drummer.
Okay.
And like I said, this band wasn't really anything yet, so I was just scrambling to put something together.
Right. Just trying to play that show.
Just trying to play that show.
Yeah.
And we got a chance to record for free with this guy named Phil with I think his studio is called Voltive out in
Do people
downtown
just
LA.
trust the shit out of you? Why are you getting hit up for all this free stuff? And like, he's like, I'm not even a band really, but people are giving me record deals. I'm like, what?
I wish it was so
Because look at this
easy.
guy.
I wish it was so easy,
Look how
you know?
trustworthy he looks.
He does look trustworthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty loyal guy.
My mom, my mom would probably bake him a pie, like as soon as she sees him.
Yeah.
I wish your mom makes everybody pies.
No, my mom doesn't cook at all. That was a complete lie. Like she like cooks like once every year. I swear.
My mom named my band
Really?
Spirit Mother.
That's a great name.
Thanks, Bon.
Yeah.
Well, it's great that your mom can be part of your art.
Yeah, she is.
Wait.
Trying to
So
be serious.
did she ever tell you why she named it?
No.
Is she really religious or something? Like Holy Mary? Like
No,
no? Okay.
no, she's not.
Did she-
I'm gonna leave it there.
Did she actually name your band, or are you just saying?
No, she
Mother?
no, she actually named it.
Oh, okay.
She actually named Spirit Mother, and I was like, "That's cool."
Are you being secretive with the meaning?
I'm gonna be secretive
Okay.
with the
All
music.
right.
Secretive with the meaning.
All right.
You can't be secretive.
He
with
doesn't know the
I have
meaning.
to.
Okay.
I've-
Confidentiality
You're
clause.
copying our shtick. It's not cool.
But
Don't gang up on him. He's the only one
look
here.
at that. How many of you guys are there anyway?
You got your thugs behind you, like ready to beat them down, quiet, but ready to fight at any time.
I'm got my eye on this one right here.
He looks kind of sketch. It's a little sketchy looking.
The super quiet ones are the ones you need to worry about.
Yeah, I know. That's why I lock my door at night.
That's why, because quiet ones.
Yeah. They might kill me.
You never know what kind of secret.
Other Evan might be mad.
Yeah,
I live
right above him. I could come down at any second.
He could come down at any second.
Oh, got it.
You know, and he's like, there can only be one Evan in this household.
My brother's name is Evan.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That
I didn't
sucks.
know any Evans like until my like 20s.
You
and then
didn't
all of
get
a
the
sudden I know
acknowledgement
like
you
a
wanted
bunch.
from that.
And I play in a band with one. That's like so weird.
Yeah. That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
How old are you guys?
I am 26.
Okay.
25.
All around there?
26.
This many.
23.
No way. You look so good for 23, man.
What do you have to say about that?
What?
It's okay.
He's trying to hit on
Dustin.
you.
It's okay.
All right. Well, okay. And you never met any other Evans until like 2016?
No, like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah. And then just last week at the Wayfarer, I met another Evan. That was super weird. And he plays sitar. And he's a super cool guy.
God. Hi, Evan.
Hi, other Evan.
That was really cool.
I don't know what your last name is, but you're a cool dude. And you-
Sitar Evan.
And you jam on that sitar.
He
Yeah.
shreds.
He shredded on the sitar.
He shreds on the sitar.
He was really cool. He played with he played with the Bash Dogs. He played sitar. He said it was like his first show with them, and he plays in a band called Paracosmic. Normally, that's like his thing.
Plays in Paracosmic?
That's what he told us, and I told him that we did that
did not see
SoCal
him.
Psych Out festival with him. Yeah, so I didn't meet him that night, but
Well,
fascinating stuff.
now that we sort of have band origins, tell us about the split.
The split. Yeah.
You want to pass the mic to him while he's
yeah,
talking?
I'll do. Okay, yeah. So we have, hey everybody, we have a 7-inch split out on Nighttime Records. You can buy it for this month, exclusively at our shows. We're gonna be playing them all with this guy and 2 other people that are playing with him, and the next one is out. When should I mention dates? When is this gonna be?
The audio will be out tomorrow before noon,
Okay.
and the video will probably be out the day after that.
Okay, by tomorrow he means today, which is Friday.
Right.
Just give him
now.
the
25th.
dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Friday the 25th, we're playing at Saturation Fest at Romano's, and you can cop one there. Or the next day, if you're closer to Long Beach, you can catch it in Long Beach at Que Sera. We'll be playing with the Nectarines there, and then on Tuesday we'll be at the Continental Room for you Fullerton habitual dwellers over here. And we'll be playing that with our buddies from Dream Phases, who are fucking rad. I don't know if we're allowed to cuss. That was the first time I did it.
Fuck yeah, you can fuck. No,
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
we've been cussing. I've been talking about inappropriate
I've
stuff.
been kind of
I know.
I've been kind of hesitant, but now that I've broke the ice, I'm gonna do it.
Do I look formal to you?
No, you don't. But I don't know. Maybe you have. Do you have corporate sponsors? Like, do you have does Apple Computer
Modelo.
sponsor you?
No.
I'm sorry, Modelo. All of you children drinking Modelo,
Yeah.
don't listen to me and my cussing.
No, I mean, I've got family, but I think my family knows my history. It's not it's not a
They
secret.
know you.
They know me pretty well.
That's good. That's fucking good. Anyway, yeah.
well.
So, yeah, we're doing a run of shows to promote that. What's the other one? Just got confirmed, and we're gonna give a shout out at Hi Hat with Creation Factory. So that one will be fun. And then out in Cathedral City at the Bart Lounge with our buds Killjoy and Alchemy. And I think that was it. I don't think I left out anything.
We got to give a shout out to Death Club
We do
too.
have a good out.
who
You're making
worked-
me look bad. I was gonna give
Lex.
I was gonna give you a shout out.
I gave you the
or
shout
he
out.
gave you the shout out. So Lex from Death Club, who's helped us put this together,
She
has been
killed it.
working tirelessly because I'm a lazy fuck.
She just
And
texted me like a couple minutes ago
oh,
saying she needs my,
your help.
Wow.
she needs a shout out. She says if we don't give her a shout out, you stab us. Is that it?
No, I don't know. She's always asking me to do free stuff for her.
Yeah.
So
You're calling her out on air, dude.
I am. I mean, at this point, it's like, all right,
hear about this.
yeah. No, I mean, it was like, it's fun, and she's my friend.
Yeah.
But Daddy's trying to get paid.
Oh yeah.
This seems like a good segue to bring up Natty Daddies.
Natty Daddies.
Do we have any Natty Daddies?
That's the unofficial sponsor.
That's
Sorry,
that's
I-
our official alcohol sponsor is
It's
Natty
it's
Daddy.
quite the alcohol. We'll showcase some of that in a second.
Sorry,
But I
we're
cut
gonna
off
move on.
your shout out to Lex. Did you want to say anything
Thanks,
else?
Lex.
Thanks, Lex. Yeah.
She's
Right
been
after
helping
I
us
shit
out
talked her.
tremendously. Yeah, in booking a lot of these shows. And I also didn't mention the lineup for Saturation Fest, but I did for everything else, so I feel bad about that. We're going to circle right back around to that. It's with Pollen and Violet Minefield and Lotus Eater. Yes. So
Tight.
do that.
Yes.
If you want to. You don't have to. It's okay.
Do that? As in
Go
come?
go to it. As in go to the show. I don't know.
Oh
if-
wait,
I'm
Uh,
gonna be at a.
word on the street is that if you guess all four flavors of
Oh,
There's more than 4, I think.
of Lex's favorite,
Oh, here's some natty
Lex
daddies.
has a favorite Four Locos, and if you guess
Oh.
all of her favorites, you get free tickets to our show at the Hi Hat.
I can give everybody. I'll make it 3. You can guess 3 because I know one of hers. Gold. She loves.
We
Yeah.
all know that one.
Okay. So
Wow.
you gotta
That
guess
was the
3.
freebie.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the freebie. Yeah.
All right, Natty Daddy sponsorship.
Natty Daddy
All
sponsorship.
right,
you
improv
guys
commercial.
smacked them so
What does the
fast.
Natty Daddy commercial
So-
sound like?
Check
Daddy.
it out. Yo, this thing
Daddy,
it's
if you're out
Natural
there.
Father, and it's 8% alcohol. It doesn't taste like shit. It tastes great, and it's real inexpensive. Listen to this. Hang on. Crisp. Crisp.
Okay. Let me give my version now.
All right.
Daddy, if you're out there,
We don't need 2 mics.
We need 2 mics.
please come home and enjoy this delicious, refreshing beverage that I have created in honor of you. And it's 8% alcohol,
Didn't create it.
and it's extremely inexpensive, and this is for you.
I like how you called it natural father.
Natural
8%.
Father,
What do you have to say for yourself?
alcohol.
I'm just so happy to
Spirit Mother, and Natural Father.
Oh,
A match made in heaven.
A match made in heaven.
Yeah. there
Bio
you go.
Daddy.
Yeah, you already tried it.
No, that's all. That was my
everyone
shtick.
try it.
It's visual.
So not everyone's tried it. So we're gonna. Does everyone
He's
want?
not going for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't give in to peer
He's
pressure.
gonna try it.
Got to give in to the daddy sometimes.
Anyway, so now that we got the corporate sponsorship out of the way.
Yeah, no, we got that out of the way. Now I can actually go on vacation now.
Yeah, that was a big check, right?
Yeah, it
I
was a
wasn't
big
sure
check.
that they were gonna pay out, but they're not actually. Yeah.
Okay, well, let me flip this interview on you real quick.
Okay.
What's your ideal corporate sponsor for this podcast?
My ideal corporate sponsor?
Okay, what's your ideal sponsor?
Corporate sponsor and then just sponsor.
I mean, because I feel like I'm going to be doing the podcast in this location,
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 different types of sponsorships that I would want.
Okay.
Number 1, I want Bootleggers Brewery because it's right here in Fullerton.
Okay,
And
cool.
I feel like I try to bring bootleggers for everybody, but I am also dirt poor sometimes. So,
yeah.
can't get that classy shit. But that would be a good one. I'm
Yeah.
in Fullerton. Fullerton doesn't have much of a like scene or like a family as far as music's concerned.
Right.
I don't,
No, dude.
What?
No. Fullerton. Name 3 Fullerton bands. 3.
well,
Crickets.
I can't name any bands.
Yeah.
If you give me on
We
the
all just
spot,
come from
you know?
outside Fullerton
Right.
to Fullerton.
I know Fullerton has a good downtown, but there's
Yeah.
no like people don't go, man, the music scene in Fullerton's
Well,
really cool.
I'll
I
shout
always
out.
thought,
I'll shout
yes,
out.
Orange County.
Riff Mountain is cool. The DIY collective, and that's in Fullerton, I believe.
See, and I didn't even know that.
So
I don't know who
Riff,
you're talking about.
Riff Mountain. What's his name? Alex.
Yeah.
Alex
Pacific
runs
Nature.
Riff Mountain, and it's like a DIY like music place that a lot of touring bands go through.
Cool,
and
I'll have to check it out.
check that out.
But this is
yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm from
So
Fullerton,
that's
and I
cool.
did not know that.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
So bootleggers would be a good one because
Okay.
then I would not have to buy beer for the podcast. It would just always be here for the bands. That'd be tight.
true.
And then I would want some kind of like audio sponsorship because I only have 3 mics right now. So
Cool.
you know
What do
I
you
mean?
guys think about the fact
think
that there's only
Jam-
3 mics?
I don't want to talk about it into the mic.
I'm getting called out right now.
What was that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it. It's okay. It's fine that we only have
You'd be a
3,
good
'cause
politician.
They don't want to talk about it anyway, so it's
Cool.
Okay, can we also briefly address the fact that we're in a window sales room?
Yes, but don't say the name of the company.
Okay, I will not do that.
Yeah.
However, I just want to say that it's really cool.
Oh.
I wasn't going to say anything bad about it. I think it's awesome.
I will tell the powers that be that you think
yeah,
that
this
cool.
is great. This is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of windows.
Yeah.
That's
I never knew there were so many kinds.
there shouldn't be. There's too many. You don't need all those options.
It's funny because I feel he makes like lights like this.
I do. I make artisan lights, which kind of falls into the same category as selling people windows
Wait.
that they don't necessarily need. I sell people lights that they don't necessarily need.
What's artisan lights?
Well, they're just like
Expensive ones.
expensive, fancy lights for like bars and restaurants and stuff.
Oh, cool.
You know, so like very unique like chandeliers and stuff. So it's just people that have a lot of
Do you
money.
do like glass blowing or what's your?
No, we use like recycled glass for stuff, but we build stuff out of like metal and wood.
Oh, cool.
So it's kind of like catering to the people that have a lot of money and they're like, I want a super cool like
Yeah.
unique light for like my pool table or for my bar
That's
or
awesome.
whatever. And they're like, I'm not gonna buy whatever's at Home Depot.
I can't wait till I'm rich.
You know, I'm gonna find this dude online that makes these things. So that's
You're that dude.
yeah.
you're one of those
I'm
dudes.
one of the dudes. Yeah, a very small company. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
No,
it's
I love
fun.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
lots
it's
of the
cool.
stuff in this office was made by the owner.
That's awesome.
And
That's rad.
I mean, woodworking and stuff like that. It's an art in its own. You know.
Oh, yeah,
The problem
absolutely.
is people just don't buy it that much,
yeah,
and when they do, it's expensive.
it's a niche.
Yeah, because it
Market.
is expensive because we're all conditioned.
Can you pass the mic, Tim? Sorry.
Now it feels.
He doesn't
now,
have it.
now
Yeah.
we're conditioned to like
We're all
cheap
listening.
stuff. You know, like I don't know. We're not conditioned to like craftsmen and artists and stuff anymore. Like although it's
Oh, yeah.
popular, like people who buy it for like everyday stuff, they just want like the cheapest stuff that was made for
Yeah,
violating
because
human rights. and
it's stuff
know,
you
like,
don't
whatever.
need.
Right.
That's all.
It's
it
stuff you
is.
don't need.
Stuff you don't.
Now that I have the mic too, can I say that glass blowing has always been a very funny word to me? Like I picture like someone like blowing a glass bubble
That's
in glass.
I mean,
that
they
what they
do
do?
that,
what?
That's
No,
how they
they
do
don't.
it.
but there's just like a long tube between them and the glass. Yeah.
Really?
They like get a ball. They get a ball of like they heat up basically sand, but like where they take out the impurities. They heat up the sand really hot to where it gets like melty into where they stick a rod in it, and then they literally blow it out, and they make the shapes as they're working with it.
Wow, I'm an idiot. Great.
He's
Sounds
like, you know what's so
like,
funny about glass blowing? It's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah, I always
You never
thought
seen
that-
those videos on Instagram?
No, I
You don't like
You've
smoke
got
enough
some-
pot to where it
I
like pops
don't.
up?
I used to, and now pot makes me crazy. So
Same.
Yeah,
After I started doing acid, I couldn't smoke pot
Whoa.
anymore.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
because I have anxiety.
Should we all talk about that?
Yeah.
About how?
My
Okay, here's the thing. Like
My anxiety.
The
Our
majority-
collective anxiety.
the majority of people that I talk to, who at some point in their life smoked a lot of weed in older age, it doesn't. It makes them anxious or makes them paranoid or whatever. Because I have that experience, and like a lot of people I talk to also have that experience now.
It's been a very
Yeah.
common conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you guys were your heavy smoking times like under 21?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
I feel like something happens, like your body's actually changing, and your brain's just like, this isn't fucking.
Do
what I
either
need.
of you have anything to weigh in on that?
I agree. Dustin probably disagrees. So.
No comment.
This is a fun little
we're not gonna-
rambunctious group you got here. Everybody's got their own personality, and then
As
there's you.
Should be. I think. Everyone should have their own personality.
I know, but
What's yours?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What's his?
I mean, people who are listening are gonna know what his is, and people who are watching are gonna know even better. It's an hour long. Your personality gets revealed.
Shit.
Yeah. But no, have you ever seen those bands where like every guy in the band looks like the same guy?
And they're all like this.
Yeah, it's oh man, I hate the band photos where they're like What? What'd you say?
They're all named Evan.
Yeah, they're all named Evan. The Evans. You ever
We're trying.
I always feel like those bands are like walking down the street and they're like, they have to make a call real quick. They're like, dude, you'll never guess. Get our photographer. I found the perfect brick wall we could take a picture on. It's like, it's always a brick wall. Like, does
Yeah.
that, what's the, is it because bricks are somehow grungy?
Cool.
Bricks,
are cool.
They're
brick
red.
architecture is cool.
Bricks by themselves are not as cool. Bricks in a wall together, they make collectively.
It's
It's,
this-
it's logarithmic.
It's the cement that makes it
Yeah.
cool. It's not even the brick.
It's not the brick.
It's the cement thing when we're just all together.
Yeah.
We did a photo shoot recently.
Was it on a brick wall?
It was not.
Was anybody
because
smiling?
I was.
Okay, good.
I'm kind of bad about ruining the band pictures.
Can you pull up that meme you sent me where it's like band?
I sent that to them.
Okay.
Is it the one with the drummer? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one? Oh, that's me. That's
Band-
100% me.
Band pick is ruined because drummer was smiling.
Yeah.
Except instead of smiling, it's a Bullwinkle T-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullwinkle's cool.
I wore a Bullwinkle t-shirt, and everyone else wore like
We
nice
wear
clothes.
collared
So-
shirts and shit.
Nice clothes.
Not
Well,
like
he
nice
wants a-
shows.
Oh, I
but
thought
like
you were.
Button-ups and
a
stuff.
shirt with a collar.
I don't know.
I guess I don't know.
So funny.
But anyway,
I thought it was. Fun.
so we did a photo shoot that was up at this cabin that we were recording at. So for the whole month of, what month was that? May? April. I don't even know. Anyways, we were recording our full length. So we spent a month in this cabin just recording every single day for 15 hours.
That sounds so awesome.
Which was, it was a really, really great experience. And
How much shrooms?
no,
a small amount.
a small amount. That's right. Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. You can't spend a week in a cabin recording
Yeah.
music without
But-
somebody bringing some psychedelics.
Yeah. So we our photo shoot was very anti brick wall, and we actually met a very nice girl up there.
Anti-brick wall.
So we were standing in front of like a sign, and then this girl drives up, and she's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And we were like, "Oh, we're like doing a photo shoot, like playing music." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool. Like I live a block away, like down the street. You should come over because I have a chicken, and you can hang out with the chicken." What was the chicken's name? Do you guys remember? I was thinking about this.
Was it? Opal.
Opal. Okay. So she's for real had like a chicken that lived in her front yard, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's like super friendly. Like you can hang out in my front yard, but it would be cool to take pictures here." And we were like, "Okay, yeah, thanks." So we took a bunch of pictures of the chicken.
Where are those pictures?
There's one of them is on our Instagram, I think, but we have some more. I'm waiting to,
You're gonna do a full like
release
calendar,
them.
a full calendar.
That's a good idea.
We're teasing the public.
Oh, I did see this.
So Opal was a very nice chicken.
goofy caption.
I don't remember what it was.
Guess what? Chicken, 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 chicken butt. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Guess what?
That was just original.
down finger, down finger, down finger, down finger. Comment below. Down finger, down finger, down finger, down finger.
I think I wrote that.
best when you read it.
Thanks. At Sade.img.
Oh,
image.
Sade.
Shut.
She's gonna get really fucking mad.
Sorry, Sade. Thanks.
If she hears that you just said Sade, she's gonna get real mad.
Also, I'm gonna say that I was kind
Isn't
of
Sade spelled with an H?
No.
no,
Even
like the singer.
The singer, yeah,
It's not
S-A.
spelled with an
No,
H?
same
No,
way.
it's
I'm
Yeah, done with this.
sorry, Sade. Sorry, I couldn't see the non-existent H in your name.
It's okay.
He sees a lot of things, but he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No.
So, do you guys remember French Toast Crunch?
Yes.
That was the best.
They recently brought it back.
What?
They brought it back. I don't know if it's still back. It was a limited thing.
That was.
But they brought it back for a
That
little
was
bit.
like my last happy memory. I think was a big spoonful of that.
Yikes.
Yeah, you might be able to have it again.
And then you know what? And then that Natty Daddy
Natty
was
Daddy.
pretty good.
Hey,
That
you
one's
know,
up
you
there.
know what's a balanced breakfast? A small part of the balanced breakfast is cinnamon French toast, whatever it's called.
French Toast Crunch.
Yes. And Natty Daddy
Natty Daddy.
together.
I'm pretty sure I would do that if I was
Synergy.
hungover.
Yeah.
Synergy. So, do you guys ever get like offered like precious stones or anything after your sets, like from real like psychedelic people?
You know,
Have you?
Somebody
I
must have.
haven't,
Somebody
but,
must have
like,
given
Dust-
one of you a stone.
Dustin,
Yeah,
have you?
I have a few stones, but I don't think it was after. a
Armand, have
show.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. He's on it.
Actually it wasn't from a band thing, but at my place of work somebody was so stoked that they sent us a poppy poppy, whatever you call them.
Stone.
No.
Seed.
Heroin,
Oh yeah.
where
They
heroin
sent-
comes from.
yeah, yeah.
They sent us a poppy in resin
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
for us to just have.
Did you
A
make
poppy
drugs out
in
of it?
resin.
No,
Like a block of like.
yeah, a block of resin, a little poppy in it.
So you could. That's basically like, you can smoke that, right?
No.
You just gotta peel. You just gotta peel the resin.
Wait, I don't understand. I don't
Not
understand.
like weed resin. Not like
Yeah.
just
It's
like
not
like
Resin is like a
Plastic.
Yeah.
solid plastic.
It's a
Oh.
casing.
It's like what this is
You
You know
could-
when you see
Got
the
it. Yeah,
bugs,
you
could
the
actually
petrified
smoke
bugs
it.
in there.
You could probably get real high off of it, but then you'd also like get serious brain damage and die.
Really? Who's
I
done
mean,
it?
probably. I think
Send
so.
us your horror
Plastic.
stories. No,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like you said, it was the bugs, like how they put like a bug in,
Right?
a,
Yeah.
like
Just
a
like
clear-
that.
Okay, got it. I was thinking because you said poppy and then heroin and then resin, my mind just went to drug stuff.
Yeah. No, I don't blame.
Oh, I
you.
said heroin.
Yeah. No, that's what he said. He said
Nope,
heroin.
I didn't say it.
But so they sent
said
you
heroin.
a flower. It was the flower. What part of the poppy?
You know, I'm not well versed on poppies.
Did it look like a flower?
No,
All
we
right.
thought it was. We
So
thought
there
it was
was
a
little
mushroom at first.
There was a little Mexican man in there, Poppy.
Poppy.
Sorry, that's the worst joke I've
No,
ever
we
told.
thought it
Yeah, it was
was.
bad.
We thought it was a mushroom at first, just like this weird, rare looking one, and we're like, cool. And then we're like, oh, it's poppy. Oh.
Did you get it in the mail? Was it hand delivered?
Yep, mail.
That's weird.
He was stoked.
Was there a note? What?
Yeah.
There was a note?
Our shop painted his motorcycle.
Cool.
What does your shop do? Paint motorcycles?
We build them.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool. Do you ride a motorcycle?
Yeah, but mine's currently broke down. Like most Harleys.
Sad.
Mm.
Sad times.
I've never.
Times are hard.
Go for it. Just a little drop.
I'm not gonna do that.
I just went to drink this.
You almost, did you said you almost drank the mic?
I went to go to drink this.
Armand's so drunk.
So hammered. That Natty Daddies will do it to
Natty
you.
Daddy.
8%.
8%.
Got me again, Poppy.
So I want to talk to Evan real quick.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, because you said what would you say we call you? What's your last name?
Aiken.
Oh,
Aiken.
I'm Llama.
He's llama.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is really
Yeah.
Or
this is-
Lam Nitzer.
No, it's just Llama.
Or Llama.
right, Llama.
It's Llama.
So, number 44 has a lot of things going on in the live performance, but your pedal board is pretty big.
Oh God! Everybody who wants to talk to me, it's about my pedal board. That's
No one
all.
cares about
no
Evan.
one.
No one cares about Evan as a person.
No one cares about Evan.
The,
yeah.
the pedal board is an extension of you.
I guess.
mean, you use it
I had
really
to put
well.
so much thought into that and so much preparation.
Well, you play like your full neck, and you have like a lot of really cool sounds that come out of the guitar. So that's like one of the things that I liked about seeing you guys when I first saw you. I mean, I've only seen you once, but that was one of the things that popped. And then you guys have like really good breaks in your song, like a bunch of stuff. But your guitar sound that night was just so fucking good. So what guitar do you play?
I play a guitar. Actually, I built now. It's just some parts together that I put together.
Why does everybody only want to talk to me about my gear? By the way, I built my own guitar.
Well, yeah.
like
See,
you-
it's just
Got
the
him.
pedal board leads to that, and I can brag about that.
okay. All right, but yeah, what's the
But it's
guitar?
like a jazz master kind of thing.
Okay.
I played a Jaguar for a while, so yeah, I'm into those kind of style guitars.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Did you custom paint it yourself or did it come that way?
No, it came that way, so I ordered
cool,
the paint.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you have like a red pick guard or something like that?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Bitchin'.
Colors are pretty cool. Yeah.
Red tortoise, yeah.
Red tortoise.
So what's the pedal you use the most on that pedal board?
Metal Zone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, you can get some thick thunder like when you just mute the strings and go like, dum, dum. You can
For
get
metal,
some
for the Metal Zone?
metal zone. You can get some like thunder sounds out of it.
I've never met. It's just the in joke. I've
I
never
know.
actually messed around with one.
But wait.
Have you guys seen the YouTube video where the guy just like links
87
together like
metal zones?
87?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just had to. Yeah, that's amazing.
It's a great one. But okay, yeah. What's the pedal you use the most?
I mean, you hear a lot of delay. You probably heard a lot of that. Mm-hmm. But I mean,
But you're not like drowned out in the delay.
No.
your guitar comes through in it.
yeah. But it's like, yeah, sparingly. I can like do different things with it, make it like repeat itself infinitely and everything, and cut it off easily.
Do you have an expression pedal on the delay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, super cool.
Yeah.
What is the delay? Which pedal?
Which delay? How many? Like,
Oh, you have it-
yeah.
this
You've
guy.
seen the board. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's on the board. But what's like your main? What's
The main one I like to use is Strymon.
Yeah,
The
I
El
mean,
Capistan
yeah.
guy. Yeah. I had it like modded and everything too, so it's like I like to have fun.
So you're saying you actually use all the pedals on your board, not just
It
one.
looked like he did.
doesn't-
No,
just look
it
cool.
depends. It depends on the set though. Yeah, because we have
He only uses
actually
one.
a lot of songs now, so we can't play them all in a night. So
Wow.
sometimes, yeah.
Well, cool.
What do you think about his pedal board?
What questions do you have for
I
me?
think it's pretty neat.
yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
I have a question for you. How many beanies do you own?
Oh man, a good amount.
What's the primary colors you wear?
Oh man, I don't know. I just whatever I'm feeling for the day. It's just like, oh, you know.
You know, I've to get really serious, Psychic Wave gets the best out of each band, asking the important questions,
Absolutely.
digging really deep. This is going to be on the headline of what's a good newspaper? Nickelodeon's newspaper.
Oh.
It'll be on the headline. But yeah, he has many beanies.
Dustin is by far the most stylish one in the band, I would say.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
he
come
always
on.
has. He's
I
always.
mean, it's a difference.
I saw him rock a Darth Vader
he always
jersey.
has like the coolest like
And that was-
shoes.
that
like,
was way cool.
Yeah.
You two have like very prominent styles, but they're very different.
Dustin and I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't tell. Are you pointing through me?
Look at these horns,
Dustin's
bro.
hiding.
Bro, look at these horns, bro. It's that way.
But yeah,
Your
Dustin
shoulder?
has the coolest shoes for sure.
What-
And he's
what's
got the coolest beanies. And well, I don't want to like call him out right now. I'm just saying in general.
This is a good calling
He
out.
has
This
an
isn't like
extensive
he,
collection of awesome shoes and beanies and shirts. And
He had a pretty
I'm
cool
a little
beard,
jealous. He had a pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's the
too.
other
He had a
thing
pretty
too.
cool beard.
He'll go through the phases with the beard and then the clean shaven, and
he's just finding himself, you know? Going through all these things, trying to see who he is. Or is it that he's with a chick for 1 week and then he needs to like change his image
it might be
like the next
he's
week?
trying to hide or something. I don't know, dude. He doesn't tell us. Could be.
Nah. I'm really really boring.
Well, actually, nah.
He's not boring.
He's not boring.
Yes, I am. I'm really boring.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I
like
can I
this.
jump back to the rocks, the stone thing for a
Yeah,
second?
yeah, let's go.
Okay,
back to
because
the
I had to
stone
tell this very brief story. Is that we were playing at Mystic Mountain on Mount Baldy, which is this little music festival, a very long time ago, and I distinctly remember like waking up or I don't think I was able to fall asleep, but I was laying in my tent trying to go to sleep, and I could just overhear Dan with someone receiving a stone from someone, and you were just like, I don't know what this means, man. Like, and you were just having the dumbest conversation I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I was like, dude, you better shut the fuck up right now. I'm trying to go to sleep. And that brought back that memory because I completely forgot I haven't thought about that in forever.
You got
But someone gave you like a stone or a necklace or something.
In
And I'm
Mount
pretty
Baldy?
sure it was at Mount, I'm pretty sure it was that night.
I feel really bad because I don't remember that. And usually when that happens, it's like a meaningful experience for the other person.
Yes.
So.
And you were very much about like making it a meaningful experience.
Oh.
But
Oh, it was all a facade. He didn't mean
But
it.
to
He's like,
me,
wow.
I probably
to
meant
a
it. I hope I
bystander
meant it.
listening to the conversation,
Yeah.
it was
Wait, so what's
Yeah,
the
that is
setup
lame.
here? You said you were in a tent.
yeah, it was like a camping.
Cool. One of the coolest
Thing.
shows we've ever played for sure.
Yeah.
Also one of our first shows, I think, as the
Yeah.
number 44.
So it's a camping festival in Mount.
So Mount Baldy, you can take the ski lift all the way to like the top, which is covered in snow normally in the winter, but during the summertime, it's just open land that you can hike on. So
Like
our
brownstone.
yeah, so like our studio that we practiced at, they put this festival on, and they went
Eclectic
up there.
Roots.
Eclectic
Shout out to
Roots.
Mikey.
Shout out to
Mikey
Mikey.
Hammersome and Daniel Smith. Eclectic Roots and Rad Pro
Yeah.
Studios.
Don't forget God.
No, not God. God didn't have. No, I'm just kidding. God, you're okay, I guess.
But yeah,
Yeah, they put it on. It was kind of this last minute thing, but they brought Rad Pro Studios brought a bunch of staging and did the whole sound for the event. And yeah, you had to ride. We used the fire road to get up
I
there.
forgot about that.
To like
Oh,
offload
yeah.
all of the gear and
That's
the
cool.
staging and stuff to set it up. But everyone else had to ride the ski lifts to get up there with like their camping gear and everything.
Oh,
With our like actual gear too.
Yeah,
because
and-
like yeah,
Well, I I helped out for the festival. So I got to like drive my car up there and drop my stuff off, but everyone else had to like.
Yeah.
I think our friends in Shaman Cult, they dropped a conga
Oh
off
my
of
God.
the ski lift and it shattered.
I got to drive up. I definitely drove up.
Oh,
Dustin
okay.
worked too.
Okay, so because I had my snare and my cymbals with me, and I was riding the ski lift, and the guy's like, you got to put it on the next like chair, and just put the bar down. And the entire time I was just like tripping out because I
Yeah.
was like, oh my god, I hope my stuff doesn't fall off right now because it's like a very very steep like
Yeah.
fall.
And there's
So
no
I saw
snow.
other
shattered.
and I saw other people like guitars, like their guitar cases. It was
Oh.
so funny. Yeah.
That's
They
awesome.
encouraged everyone to use the back line, so there was like backline drums and bass
Yeah,
amps and
but
guitar
that
amps and
was
stuff.
yeah. I forgot about that part. That was
That
crazy.
was really fun. I
It
had
was
a great
fun.
time.
Yeah, it was a good
I thought
time.
it was a really fun
Yeah.
time.
I hope they can do something like that again
Yeah.
sometime.
Anyway,
Were there any bands that didn't get to play because they dropped their equipment? Oh no, but there was backlines. Or they
Maybe.
probably borrowed.
it was one. There was our friends, Shaman Cult.
Right.
They dropped the conga, and I remember I was like miking it. I'm like, oh hey, you got a conga player? That's cool. He's like, yeah. Well, I had two congas, and
Yeah.
They still got to
Good job.
play though.
no, they got to play. It was cool, but he was kind of bummed.
Yeah.
They paid for it. They got him another conga.
Oh,
Afterwards.
nice. That's
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I'd be like, you dropped it, bitch.
I think that's what they said. So I don't know.
That's why you don't throw music festivals.
That's why I don't. Actually, I'm trying to at Alex's bar,
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be
Long
cool.
Beach, and
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be only people that have been on the podcast.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
pick from that. But
Awesome.
been in the works in here for a while.
Mhm.
We'll see when it gets to here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For people listening, I was pointing at my brain first and then my calendar. So good thing you know that.
Good explanation.
All right, guys. Well, I need to urinate badly, and it's about an hour. Let's do some shout outs or what you guys got coming up if you have things you forgot.
We already
And
did
then
it.
to close it, bands that we should be listening to.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout outs. We already did them.
I think we did
to
most of
Lex. Shout out to Lex from Death Club.
Nick.
Shout out to Natural Fathers.
Oh my God, Natural Fathers with the win
Shout
on
out
this
to
one.
Nick from
Shout out to
Nighttime
Nick
Records.
from Nighttime Records, making me look bad.
Shout out to Armin for putting up with our bullshit tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to Sarah and Dylan, my bandmates, who left me in the
Absolutely.
lurch.
We'll get you guys all in here soon. We'll get you guys on here soon.
Right on.
You guys got any shout outs?
All right, then
Any
each of you pick
shout-outs?
one band. Each of you one band we need to be listening to. Nope, anything you want.
Just anything?
It could be super popular. It could be Britney Spears. I don't give a shit. Like, tell everybody one band they should be listening to. I know it's hard. I'm doing it to you. I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm going last.
Chris
Go
Chris
this way.
Cohen. I want to say Chris Cohen. Listen to
Cohen's
Chris Cohen.
really
He's
good.
fucking badass.
Yeah.
And
Nope, no and.
One.
Put him on the spot. You gotta pick one.
I'll say I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but there's this band that I just started listening to called Kurangbin. Kurang.
Yeah. Oh my God. they're
Krong
really
Bin.
With the mask?
Dude, that
Whoa.
dude's
No.
a crazy guitarist.
Yeah.
And then that
Yeah,
drummer's
dude.
just
I'm
like
so into that.
Oh,
Fuck. Oh, this is random. His name is Stimulator Jones. He does like hip hop / like 80s, really 80s sounding music. It's on Stone's Throw. Really cool. Really
Stimulator
cool.
Jones.
Yeah.
Cool. Never heard of it. Check it out.
Oh.
Oh my
hey.
God. Double mic. Whoa, I've seen
Can I
this
hold
porno
both of these
once.
together? All right. Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
Um,
Where have I seen this before? Oh, wait, I can't tell.
I'm
you.
holding it like this.
Yeah, I'm holding
It's like a
them
roller coaster ride.
You're gonna be in everybody's ears because I'm gonna pan. No,
Oh,
just
sick.
kidding.
Coming at you in stereo?
Yeah. Looks
Alright.
like you're trying to not show your nipples.
Yeah, I'm not.
All right. Okay.
One band that I just found is it's called Dandelion. They're from like Australia. Pretty cool. It's like not like King Gizzard, but like one of those Australian bands that always play together. Like King Gizzard.
I'm seeing them next Thursday at the Hollywood Palladium.
we will see you there.
Hit me up.
I'm down.
I'll buy you a beer.
listen to Weed Eater just because I love them, but I just started listening to them again today. So
Never heard of it.
they're like
heard so
stoner
much-
metal.
Cool.
Yeah, listen to Weed Eater.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna tell everybody 2 bands they should be listening to.
What?
Oh,
The Number 44 and Spirit Mother. All right, thanks for listening to the Psychic Wave podcast. That's it. See you later. Fuck your girlfriend.
all right. That's it for the 44th episode of the Psychic Wave podcast. Thanks again to the Number 44 and Spirit Mother. You guys have really made this podcast so great for me, and I've been waiting so long for you guys to come on. So thank you so much. Please check them out with me at their next tour dates. I know you heard them and you should come out. But if you want to see me rocking out, probably pretty drunkenly, you should go to the one at the Continental Room in Fullerton. And come say hi and come buy some merch from the bands. Come buy some merch from me on my website, www.thepsychicwave.com. You can follow me on Instagram at The Psychic Wave. And you can follow my personal account at Andrew Sandishin. And as always, I will spell it for you because you will fuck it up. It's at Andrew, SANYSHYN. Thanks again for listening to the podcast. It's about 11:10 p.m. on, Thursday? And we're wrapping things up here. I'm cleaning up the beer, and I'm probably going to go hang out with my friend Alec, a.k.a. Narlord at Stubricks. So if you see us there, which you probably won't because this is coming out tomorrow morning, come say hi. But if you happen to be there and you also hear this podcast, that's fucking weird. Check you later.